It's okay. It's just one piece of paper that I'm looking for. Okay. harmonies, exactly the same format, each one of us takes a solo. So the normal thing is You hear the melody, and then the piano plays some improvisations, which I make on the spot. These are not written. What I have in front of me is just the melody. And then the bass often takes one, and then sometimes the drum takes one, or sometimes we alternate. We each take 4 bars or so. That's the standard thing. From now on, I would like Willard to continue. Yes, already, because he's Mr. Jazz. Yeah.
So to expand on what Ilan's talking about, when the cat takes a solo, I'll tell you a quick story. I took a young lady to a jazz club, and she'd never really understood jazz. She said, "Oh, it just sounds like everyone's doing whatever they want. I don't want to listen to it." I said, "Okay." The next song started. I said, "Listen to the melody." The melody was easy to remember. I said, "Now listen to the melody. Keep singing it to yourself over and over." So she started doing that, and I explained it to her. The song is like a house, a frame. Okay. So that's the song. The solo is like a painter. The painter comes, paints his design in the house, okay? Same form, just paints his design within the construct of the house, okay? Next soloist comes, paints a different design on the house, but over the same form. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We take it, we're actually composing immediately, like just on the spot composing. That's what we do. We don't really think so much about what we're going to do, because by the time you think about it, it's too late. The moment's too late, it's gone. This next song is called "I Got Rhythm," written by George Gershwin. This song, yes sir?
Are we going to have drum solos?
Oh, indeed.
Okay.
Indeed, yes.
Sing. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, this next song is also written by Gershwin. It's called "I Got Rhythm." Now, this song, this house, became the basis for so many hundreds and hundreds of jazz tunes written over this song form we call rhythm changes. So you have people like Charlie Parker, Thelonious Monk, Coltrane, many people that wrote tunes over this song. It's called "I Got Rhythm." And here we go. Now, when you look for the song, don't look for "I've got rhythm." It's not popular. It's "I got rhythm." Okay? Not "I've attained rhythm."
Look, he's looking at me. Because the next piece I want to play is one of my favorite Gershwin songs. It's called Someone to Watch Over Me.
Oh, okay.
Many people know it. Funny enough, it was originally written as a fast song, up-tempo. And then with the years, various singers were singing it, and I think it's one of the most recorded songs ever, so many different versions of it, but everybody started singing it slower and slower, and it became this emotional, beautiful, touching song, which is how I like it. So, here we go. This is Someone to Watch Over.
This next song, Gershwin tune, is called You Can't Take That Away From Me. I don't have much to say about it, but the lyrics are very cool. The way you hold your hat, the way you sip your tea, memory of that. Oh, they can't take that away from me. There are other lyrics, but they slipped my mind. But I have some more lyrics for you. A drummer that knows lyrics, you can tell when a drummer plays with a lot of vocalists because he learns lyrics that way. And sometimes we end up feeding lyrics to the singer who may have slipped. So we're playing the way you hold your hat. The audience can't hear it, but the singer. And then she pays a little bit more. So this is, they can't take that away from me. Edward Kennedy Ellington. You know him as Duke Ellington. And known as great composer, great band leader. He had a band since maybe 1923 until his passing in, I think it was 1974. Yeah, lived a great long time. And Duke was also known as being like this really debonair performer, very classy guy. But didn't want to get, he didn't want to make him mad. He, very great band leader. There's a story about one of his members coming in late. I think it was Paul Gonzalez, great saxophone player, came in late for a gig, for a show. So Duke's way of punishing him was to feature him on every song. And every song, maybe songs he didn't know. Every song, very smooth character. So this first song is called Don't Give It On Much Okay, now it's time for you lovely people to do a little bit of work. You can burn off those glasses of wine you had. Simple thing. You just repeat after me. Do up, 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 do up.
Could you write that down?
Do up, 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 do up. Here we go. Do up, 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 do up. Beautiful. Who is that? I saw. One more time. Do up, 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 do up. Do up, 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 do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Do up, 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 4, 1. Do up, do up, do up, do up, do up, do up, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Do up, 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 do up.
Very, very good. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. This song is called "It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing." Who knows the song? Who knows the song like that? You know, so you should be doo-wop.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do up, do up, do up, do up, do up, do up.
Do up.
Oh, I forgot one.
There's your section leader right there. We're gonna follow him.
Oh, yeah.
forgot to mention, we're in a jazz setting, jazz club, give a jazz concert, and each person does a solo. If you like it, okay to clap after the solo. We like that. It feeds us. It makes us know we're doing good. When we don't hear it, we tend to get a little bit, maybe I don't like that. I hope, yeah. But feel free to interact. Jazz is very interactive. Even the last tune that we did. A small example of call and response, which is big in jazz and blues. There's a call. Response. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. You hear that a lot in older jazz tunes, especially in the blues. It's interactive, back and forth. So we like to involve you. But maybe not on this next tune. This next tune is a beautiful piece written by Duke Ellington, and the words were written by Mitchell Parrish. Actually, the words had to be cleared by Duke Ellington. It's called Sophisticated Lady. Beautiful song, beautiful lyrics, and it's going to be played beautifully by wonderful Ilan. The lyrics are amazing. I have them in my head sometimes. They say that in your early life, romance came, and in that heart of yours burned a flame that flickered one day and died away. And then with disillusionment in your eyes, you learn that fools in love soon go blind. Years have changed you somehow, I see you now. Smoking, drinking, never thinking about tomorrow. Sounds like recent past. Nonchalant. Diamond shining, dancing, dining with some man in a restaurant. Is that all you really want? Maybe not. Sophisticated lady, I know. You've lost the love you've loved long ago. And when nobody is nigh, you cry. Beautiful, beautiful lyrics. I'd sing them for you, but you haven't had me there. So. This is a Sophisticated Lady. careful what you ask for. This next song is attributed to Duke Ellington, but he actually didn't write it. He co-wrote it. The main composer of the song was his trombonist from Puerto Rico. His name is Juan Chisol Martinez. And this is one of Duke's, one of the many Duke's famous tune, although he didn't write it. Also, how many of you know the song Take the A Train? Take the A Train. Also attributed to Duke, but written by Billy Strayhorn, great writer. And that song was actually the directions to Duke Ellington's house that Strayhorn had written on a napkin. But back to Caravan. Caravan is a song that features kind of a non-traditional jazz rhythmic delivery system. So it rhythms from like South America, which we will demonstrate here. And this one is called Caravan, and it starts with a extended drum solo. Then there's, in the middle, there's an extended drum solo. And at the end, there's an extended drum solo. But this is Caravan.
improvisation right away will take like 5
Yeah, whatever you want.
Send